Good afternoon. I just wanted to reach out and show you guys or talk to you guys about what I'm doing. Edward is gone right now. He's with his dad. They're at a hair and nails appointment, so he's investing in his dad today. So anyway, I am here farming around, which is hard work, but it's work that I enjoy. So I thought I would show you guys what I'm doing. So we need to move the lambs. The lambs have been in the upper part of the pasture eating a lot of the leaves and the branches that have grown up since the logging took place. We have a lot of changes on the farm. So I am needing to move them, and I'm needing to bring them down into a nice area where the grass is rich. But before I do that, I need to pound some T-posts in, and that means I have to girl up and use my homesteading muscles because Edward is not here to pound in the T-posts, which means I've got to pound in the T-posts, hopefully get enough in to start stringing wire, and then I don't know if I have the muscles to do as much as I need to do, which I'll show you in a minute, but I want to hope that I have enough muscles to do what I need to do. Anyway, we have Madeline. She's in with Anaya. All of Anaya's puppies have sold. She has 2 left that we picked up tomorrow. All the rest have gone to their homesteads, which is really great. All her puppies went to farms to be livestock guardian dogs, which is what they're bred to do. So I'm really, really happy with that. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to get to it. All right. So this is the entrance here, and we usually have a wire that strings over right over here, and this is where our hot is, and our charger's right there. So we can get hot wire on this side of the pasture. Now what I'm doing, what seems to be working for both the dogs and for the sheep, is I do a hard wire on the top, then I do a braided wire, poly wire, and I do 3 strands. And so I have them spaced out somewhat evenly. And so I've tied a poly wire here and to this corner T-post, because this is where our walkway is here. Let me back up a little bit so I can show you. Our walkway is right here, and we can also drive, like a tractor can drive up here. Anyway, so we have to make that wide enough. Anyway, so I pounded in a T-post way down there to see where I wanted that corner one to be, and I put a string. This is this one off center from the string. That's me trying to eyeball it. Clearly, I needed a string. So I'm glad I didn't put too many T-posts in before I had to turn around and rip them out. So I want to keep this as symmetrical as possible. It will make Edward proud. Anyway, so I'm going to move this T-post. I got to rip it out and move it back and set it on the, at least somewhat in line with this line here, and then, or this poly wire. And so I'm going to put in a few T-posts. I've got a gate, and I need to decide where I'm going to put the gate. So we're going to have these metal gates for our pasture. Let me see if I can find one. Well, I'll show you guys when we get up there more, because there's one up on a paddock. So anyway, so I've got to figure out where we're going to put the gate, and I'm not decided yet if I want to put the gate on this side or on the back, but I think each paddock, permanent paddock, should have 2 gates. One for us to access and one to transfer animals from one paddock to another. So I'm only making, hopefully I can complete 1 paddock today, otherwise I have to have Edward help me. And he always works so hard, so I'm trying to give him some reprieve. Anyway, I'm going to stop yakking at you guys. You guys are fantastic. I appreciate you guys, and I'm going to go ahead and get busy working.
Summer rains have gone, August comes along, and its cold fills the air. Heavy eyes September and its moon seem so far away, and I can't help but say, oh, dear autumn, come soon. I'm waiting for you. Now the days are so long till you come along. When winter is nigh, and the till darkens light, summer bids its farewell, and I'm under your spell, dear autumn. Chill is in the breeze, where I long to be, in a mountain range, somewhere far away. And though it feels like home here in Idaho, when I'm lying in the dark, I'm missing the part, dear autumn.
So I'm gonna leave an extra T-post here so we can put our gate where we want it. I think we'll do maybe another T-post here and do a T-post here. Maybe, I don't know how far apart they should go, but I only have 12, or not even that, I have, let's see, 10. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I have 5 more actually, so I've got to do 5 that stretch, 5 more T-posts that stretch all across that back to that corner. So I don't want to use any more T-posts on this side. I think it'll be good enough. I want to leave one for the gate wherever we end up putting it. So it's one up there a little bit more. That's what I'll do. Let's put it here. And then we'll put this one over here. That's better. I think that'll work better. All right. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. Oh.
Summer rains have gone, August comes along, and its gold fills the air.
Woo.
Heavy
right.
afternoons, September and its moon seem so far away, and I can't help but say, dear autumn, come soon. I'm waiting for you. Now the days are so long till you come along. Summer bids its farewell, and I'm under your spell. A chill is in the breeze, where I long to be, in a mountain range, somewhere far away. And though it feels
So, farming is hard work, but it's beautiful work. So, who could blame me? I think this is the post we want right here. But I'm wondering if I bring it out to this one, if it makes more sense. Which I think it does. I think this one makes more sense. And then I'm trying to get over there. I don't know if you can see my finger, but over there somewhere. Anyway, I've got my twine and my cutters. I'm gonna stretch some wire across and see what I can make for a fence. Now, I've got wood that I'm gonna have to go over, so I don't know if I'll be able to. I think I'm gonna have to have Edward, when he gets home from manscaping. Is that even the right term? I have no idea what I just said. Okay, so we have these logs right here. I think I'm gonna have to get him to cut it in half and buck up these, at least this part of these logs, so that I can run wire straight through. So let's get to it. All right, just gonna take this cord, this poly wire. It has wire in it. What's nice about this is you can reuse this strand because you already got the loop on the end, which my fence is off, by the way, which attaches here. So you can just go like this and it will just hold it nice and snug. But what's nice is I can just do jumps from solid wire to these wires and have connectivity. This will be long enough to be reused. It's great. The first time I stepped over that in order to set the camera up, it was much cooler looking, and I was like, ooh, this is a great spot for the camera. My second time around, kind of wimpy crossing the logs. Oh, that poly wire sags a little bit. There's an incredible amount of weight on that wire, and there was just enough on that spool to tie it up on the end. So, totally awesome. But here, 2 more, so let's go this way. Decided we need a side-by-side. Our lawnmower is only going to be able to take so much before we actually have to take care of it. And well, we have to take care of it now, but it's not meant to drive around on this stuff. But so I think I have 2 more T-posts. I can probably move these in a little bit and put 2 more in. So I'll probably take the last 2 down there, and then we're gonna come up and start pounding in T-posts. Here we go. All right, it's 2 T-posts. So I'm definitely getting a workout today. But my fat is so stubborn. I'm telling you what, I bet you the Lord's like, see what I've been dealing with all these years? So we got one there, I think. Let me go around the tree stump. Oh, the down trees. Let's go this way. Oh. So I think we're gonna have to put one here. Oh. Here we go. One there. The other one is gonna have to be in between the trees. So let me go. Actually, I think I can come on the other side of the trees. Tell you the truth. And then put one here. That'd be a nice expansion. Thinking out loud. Oh, welcome to being on the other side of the camera when I'm farming around. Sorry, it's so wiggly. All right, I think that's better. Put one here. Close the gap over here. Here, let's go. Here. And then maybe we can move this one in. A tad. All right. Sweet. Did it. Pounded in all those T-posts by myself. So, yes, I need Edward to back up a tree because I think my chainsaw battery is dead, which sucks for me. Now I'm gonna go put clips on everything and then I'll start wiring. Okay, so I wanted to kind of give you an update of what I'm doing. Had to grab some more T-post clips for getting ready to wire, so I'm gonna grab this bag and I'm getting ready to cut across, but there's a method to how you put these things on and they're not hard to figure out. But it's important that when you have to move fencing or because T-post fencing is not permanent, it's our permanent fencing right now, but it's more permanent than the net fencing that's hot. I think that this uses, I think it just gets better conductivity with this stuff than the net, and that's just my experience of it. But the net is really nice for quick moving your animals around your land. So it allows you to divide up pastures without having to put a fence in and fairly quickly. So it does have its place on the homestead for sure. Clearly, because we use it. It's right there. Anyway, so basically, when you're putting on your T-post clips, you want to count, you want to find your top. So I always put my T-post clips at the start, like right here, just on the white. These are 6 foot, I think, or 8 foot. I can't remember. Edward, I think it's 6 foot T-post. So I put a clip there, and then I count 4 from the bottom and put a T-post clip, and then another 4 and another one, and then I face them all the same direction. So if I ever have to take them off, I can fairly quickly go along, because I know it's like muscle memory, right? So I have that on these ones up here. The only one that I am not going the same direction with, aren't these pretty grasses? I think so. The one that I'm not going the same direction is on this corner. So because I have the wire coming from this direction and it's coming up this way, it's going to pull on this corner. So if there's ever an electrical breach or any kind, this plastic casing will be more likely to protect it, because the wire will less likely be on this side of the T-post, because that's not the direction in which I'm stringing the wire. So it'll go here, and then I'm getting ready to, all the T-posts that I just put in, I'm going to put these clippies on there, and then we'll get to wire. I am going to take a minute to breathe in between though. All right, here we go.
Here I stand, I fall before you, and I
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
fears and pain and shame, it all just falls apart when I begin to come into your heart. I run to you, but you're already here. Take me as you steer me. I know that you don't need me, but somehow
My battery's almost dead. I got to put it on the charger. I just finished putting all the T-post clips on, so they go all the way around. I am ready to actually string wire. So there's a couple things. We've been training the pups to hot wire. One of the wires is down, so if I plug it in, it's going to ground out. So I've got to deal with that, which means I have to let Maddie out, which is fine. And then I'm going to charge my battery, get a charged one, get a drink of water, and then get my supplies, and I'm going to come up and wire in the fence, fix the puppy fence, and see if I can get the lambs moved over before my husband gets home. I mean, well, I don't know. I have this. Never mind. I can't do it because I won't be able to make this part hot on this side. I could probably just not string those two, but then it would be kind of a crappy job. So I have to actually get that sawed. Dang. All right, well, here I am again. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. I'll get as much as I can wired, and then I'll have to wait for Edward to get home to finish, and then we can move the lambs over together. So we had to get a bigger halter for them, so he's getting a halter while he's out and about. That's how you do it around here, I guess. Anyway, there's nothing better. Listen. Hear that? Nothing. Just the crickets, the frogs, the grasshoppers, the wind, the bees. Oh, I have the most exciting news. Well, I think it's news. It might not be news to you, but it's news to me. Well, exciting news to me anyway. I found some more elderberry plants. So not only did I buy elderberries and plant them, which I'll have to show you how they're doing, but I found an elderberry plant, and I picked elderberries up to 2 cups. So I would like to make a tincture for my first time. Actually, I don't want to make a tincture. I want to make a cough syrup, but I don't know how to do that. So if you guys know any elderberry cough syrups, simple instructions, simple ingredients, post it in the comments below. And I just am so excited. I've been wanting to do elderberry cough syrup forever. And I think I'm gonna actually get an opportunity to. So anyway, I'll see you guys in a little bit. I am gonna go in and get a drink. It's starting to drizzle. Put my camera on the charger and come out and finish farming around. See you in a minute. Well, hello. So it's the next day. I did go out and actually finish it, but both of my camera batteries were dead, so I wasn't able to bring you out there for the actual wiring portion of it. The fence is hot, the lambs are moved. I'll show you. I'm just gonna make it unhot so I don't shock myself. So we have our top metal wire here, and then I have 3 wires here, and it goes all the way up to that corner. I did put the gate on myself, so in all, I did 11 T-posts and wired it. Hi, lammy lammies. Hi. Do you have grass hanging out of your mouth? Oh, look at those bellies. Oh, Madeline is getting trained to the electric fence. Hi, buddy. You loving that? So this is the fence and the gates that I put in. So there's these T-post hinges that you can get that slide over, and then it bolts down, and then you pop your gate on, and then you can have your traditional farm gate. It goes all the way up. Edward did cut the trees so we could wire it all the way up, and that happened successfully, so that's all done. Anyway, it turned out great. So anyway, I'm super proud of myself. I am capable of doing more than I ever thought I could. The lambs are proud of me because they have amazing grass, so they'll be able to graze here till probably we finish them off. And today I am canning. I have to make room in our freezers. Our turkeys are getting ready to be processed, and so I just gotta make room in my freezer. And then the lambs will be next, and then we will be done harvesting for this year. So we're finishing our harvest season earlier than last year, which makes me happy because that means we're gonna go into winter and we're actually going to have a little bit of downtime, and that's gonna feel good for both Edward and I. So anyway, I just want to thank you so much for hanging out with me, watching me fence and pound T-posts in and chit chat a little bit, and for watching our YouTube channel and following along and cheering us on our journey. We appreciate you so much, and we hope that you continue to follow us along and cheer us on, and maybe share our videos with some of your friends or family. That's the best way you can support us. And don't forget to comment and ask us questions or share advice. We are just learning, and we're along on the journey. And sorry, I'm relatching the fence here. And we have a lot to learn, so don't forget to hit the like button and share our video and leave a comment, and have a great day. See you next time. Bye.